Rebel Nation, another soccer interview coming your way here this week, this time with the freshman from down in Jackson, Price Loposer, coming off of a huge win in Tuscaloosa. Price, I mean, how's this team feeling after an emotional loss, getting a big win, and now preparing for one of the best teams in the country? Where is this team at right
I mean, we're pumped. Like, we're just so excited to finally just knock the cover off the goal and just get in 2 goals, not letting in any. And it's just like we're just ready to go. Like, we're going to give Arkansas a run for their money.
now? What's it been like for you? I know Coach and I were talking. You missed so much time in the preseason leading up to your first freshman match that would have been. And then you're thrown into the fire of SEC play, had a huge clearance against the Tide. What's that adjustment been like for you going from high school to the SEC like this?
I mean, I'm always kind of used to, like, going back and forth, like, with a challenging, like, I guess, background because, like, I've always been battling injuries left and right. So, like, it's kind of nothing new. I was just kind of, like, expected, like, I was like, it's running too smoothly. Like, it just can't keep going this smooth. And, of course, knock on wood, something happens and I'm out for the first couple games. But it feels really great to be back. And, I mean, my confidence is just keep on getting better and better because, like, I'm able to, like, get out there and play. But it hasn't really been much of a change. Like, the speed is definitely different. But, like, I always like having fast-paced things, always on my toes. So I think it's a lot of fun, and I like the adjustment.
Yeah, speaking of confidence, the back line that you play on had a lot of new faces getting cycled in and out early on in this season. A huge clean sheet, the second one of the season against Alabama. How's that group coming together with chemistry?
I mean, the more and more we play, the better and better we get because, like, as you can tell, like, with me and Lucy just coming in as freshmen, like, we're figuring out, like, hey, what style does Smitty like to play? What style does Sid like to play? When Sophie comes in, like, what does Sophie expect of us? So it's kind of a difference of, like, learning when we should step and when we shouldn't. But, like, the more and more we play, I think our back line's going to just continue to get better and better.
All right, now let's ask the real question, the important question fans want to know. Your brother Knox on the baseball team. Who's the better athlete?
Well, it depends on who you ask. If you ask his baseball coaches, they'll say me. But I think we're pretty both balanced because Knox, like, I'm more speed and agility, and Knox is more power and, like, force. So, I mean, I have power too, but, like, he's a lot bigger than me, like, a lot. So I would say we're split 50-50. I will stay neutral in that question.
That's a good answer. I would have picked you. Don't tell him, but I would have picked you. As you're talking about, we said Arkansas this weekend. We want to go out there and give that team everything you have, a top 10 team in the country. What do you think it's going to take for your team to come together and, as you said, give them a run for their money?
I think as long as we communicate and stick with our game plan, I think we have a very good chance of knocking them off the 7th seed because we're coming in off of a huge win. Like, we've struggled to get goals in, but now we're starting to get back into, like, they started really hot and we didn't start so hot. So I think we're really going to have an even playing field as, like, momentum wise.
So big one on Sunday. You can catch it on the SEC Network as Price continues to get back into full shape, ready to go against this SEC schedule she faces this year. You can catch her and her team taking on the Hogs this Sunday. Thanks for the time today, Price.
You're welcome. Thank you.